Hello, this is another one recording, and let me start a new timer. This time, this time I'm gonna start a 45-minute timer because I have enough time today and I feel like it. And why not to get a little bit more training? So I'm gonna start as usual with going over the things that I want to focus on and practice today. Thing number one, it's the view mindset. So, view mindset, vulnerability, impartiality, empathy, and wonder. This is a new thing that I am practicing and I am learning how to be in. So, and so that will be in my focus, but I'm not gonna focus on it too much. The main thing that I want to focus on, actually, there are two main things, but two things that I want to, two key things that I want to focus on. Thing number one is I want to pay attention to my breath. And thing number two is I want to pay attention to my body. So I want to maintain connection with my breath and return back to my body and to my breath every time I fly away or dissociate. And then get back to here and now. I want to then pay attention to the things that I just said. And so that is the main focus for today, and I am probably for the many future videos. Also enjoyment. This is a thing for me. I want to pay attention or notice what makes what impacts enjoyment, what makes things more enjoyable or less enjoyable. Okay, so my secondary things are the view mindset and enjoyment, and my primary things are my breath and my body. And I will continue working, I guess that's the right word. I'll continue experimenting with the migration of my PHP to Java project, and I'll use that and as a source of experience of those things that, yeah, let's say as a source of experience. And I will start right now by noticing that I am being recorded and by noticing that I am looking directly at the camera, the lens of my camera, and that I am using English to express my thoughts. And then I'll continue and focus on noticing my body more and my breath. And this is sort of like a meditative thing that I'm doing right now. It might appear as a meditative thing, which it probably is, but to me, I'm just doing that, and it's not. It does not look like your regular meditation where you sit, close your eyes, and just breathe and listen to, and look inwards, listen yourself. So here I'm doing the same, a similar thing, but I am also including the external component, which is the camera, which is my sight, and also my voice, because I'm speaking right now, and mainly that is it. Oh, another thing that I will do consistently, or I'll stick to, I'll try to stick to, is I'll try to slow down as much as I can to to a practical point, because I can just sit motionlessly, and it will and pay attention to my breath, to the fact that I'm being recorded, to my actually there will be no voice because I'm going to be I am silent in that process, but nope, I will slow down but continue describing things, paying attention to my body, my breath, and so on and so forth. And the first 5-minute timer is up. I feel the vibrations that come from my clock. Right. Oh, and I want to go over quickly through the thing that I discovered during the previous recording, because it felt really, really, really important, deep, and a step forward to me. So I noticed my desire to my impulses, my internal actions, my desire to fix myself. So to fix myself so that I will not be rejected, abandoned by other people around me, the people specifically by the ones that are important in some way to me. And I discovered that behind my perfectionism, behind my urge to correct myself, behind my urge to speak correctly, to have fluent, perfect English, to not make mistakes, to not screw up, to not fail, to not appear as flawed or subpar or not up to a certain standard, and then so my desire to avoid this is I found out that it is based on, it's a preventative measure to not get thrown away, abandoned, left alone, with the message that I am bad and not accepted. So I discovered this, and I discovered that for me it is really, really, it is so important that I chose back then, and now I'm choosing to, I've been choosing to reject, fix, not accept the parts of myself, the expressions of myself that might be rejected from my point of view by those external people, externally. And so I am doing that rejection myself as a preventative measure. And this, I discovered this with help of Joe Hudson, because I heard about this mechanism during one of his podcasts, and on one of the interviews or somewhere on YouTube, he talked about that mechanism, and it helped me to put that into words, guided me. And also, so I discovered that, and also I discovered that after I actually stumbled upon a way to set boundaries, to defend myself, to maybe even detach myself from that story basically. That if I, or believe that if I fix all the things that I see as flawed, as bad, then I will not be rejected. I will not be rejected, abandoned. I will be accepted, or I will be let. I will be let to stay among the important people, the people that are important to me. Oh, and right now I am observing, I noticed that how I just returned more to my body, how, and I just noticed a little bit of myself, and it actually feels good. It is enjoyable. Currently, right now, it is, and just another timer has finished, and I'm gonna start a new one. So what is interesting is that like right now I am enjoying recording this video way more than previously. I'm not sure, maybe it is rooted in maybe it is rooted in the fact that the other things that has happened today, but I'm not sure, but I noticed that I am enjoying talking about these things right now, and I am enjoying describing them. I'm enjoying whatever. I'm enjoying the sensations I have in my body. I am enjoying this, like what happens, what I experience right now. Uh, So the second thing that I discovered, or it was the first one, the rejection part, the fixing perfection part was the second thing that I discovered. So the first thing was this message to the critic, and the message was I'm a little unsure about the first part, but it's like, why are you telling me this? Go Why are you telling me this? Go create your own content if you know how to do it better than I. So that message. Why are you criticizing me? Go create your own content if you know how to do it better. And that actually, go create your own content, it felt really freeing during the previous video. Right now, it is not. It does not feel this way. Right now, I notice that I am talking faster than from faster and faster, and that there is some other emotion or some sensations, feelings that I am running from, which is okay. I'm just noticing these, and I am sending some compassion to myself. Yeah, I'm avoiding these. I'm scared. I'm probably scared. that's okay to avoid these. And it's like, no, that's okay. This sucks to be there. I get it. Sure. So compassion. So okay, that first part was freeing this message to the critic that, hey, why are you criticizing me? Go create your own content if you know how to do it better. It's it is really powerful one for me. It feels that I can apply it not only to the content, but I could experiment with it in other areas of my life. But and I yesterday I shared this discovery with my friend, and he shared with me his own discovery of the way he treats this critic, this voice in his head. And it was really cool. I enjoyed that so much, and it resonated with me a lot. It resonated with me a lot. And it's not in English, but I'll try to translate it to have a pretty good translation. So it's the message to the voice is that, hey, I am doing here all the work, and you're just criticizing. So, yeah, hey, I'm doing here all the work. You are just criticizing. And another timer has passed. Hey, I am doing here all the work, and you are just criticizing. And what's cool about this is that the voice, that I know that it is true, and the voice that whatever is happening in, like, whatever thing is in me that does that, it knows. Like, it knows that I'm doing all the work. It does not, like, it does nothing actually in the world. It just attacks me and says me a lot of those painful things that actually does not feel like a feedback. They feel more like a thing that makes things worse. It's like useless complaining. I remember the analogy that I have for it is like when I was a kid, there was in the neighborhood where I grew up, there were these places, these benches and tables where the elder people they hang out, would hang out, and most of them in their like 60s, 70s, 80s, they were sitting there and complaining about the politics, about their surroundings, about their life, health, how things were better, how things might be ran better, and how things are subpar. But what the main trait, their main trait was that they were doing, most of them, like couple of the elder people, they were cleaning the streets and doing some useful things. And I actually do not remember them complaining. But the sense of those, especially grandmas, like elderly women, just sitting there complaining with unhealthy bodies, with a lot of fat, like they were fat, they were really sick, and sitting there just complaining and useless stuff. And so this voice in my head, this critic that says, hey, like this English phrase, you just made a mistake. You just made a mistake. That's bad. That sucks. How could you? So this thing knows that it is actually doing a similar thing that those elderly women were doing when I was a kid in the neighborhood. So it knows that there is not much value to it or to whatever it's doing, and I'm doing all the real work. And so telling it this, sending this message like, hey, this is like, I'm doing all the real work. What are you like? What gives you even the ground to complain, to criticize me? Like, go shit, yeah, come on, like, John, let's go, let's do the real work, let's do the actual work. Come on, you know how, okay, this was a mistake. I made a mistake about some, like, in some sentence in English. Cool, like, give your, why don't you next time, why don't you say something, and we'll see, like, and say it better. Come on. Ooh, when I'm saying this, I feel like the tension appears in my head. So, and so that's actually cool, really cool. I like it. So, um, okay. So these were the things that I discovered, and I let them be. And I want to see, and I want do to practice here, to train here, recording these videos, using those discoveries. And just another timer has finished its round. So now let's switch to the project. And what you're seeing here, this is I actually started applying those migration files that I created with the help of AI, that actually AI created with my guidance. So I asked the AI to continue to actually use the master migration file and the remaining ones to start the migration. And it has finished. So the first stage, we have 8 stages here, and the first one was project foundation. So plenty of things set up. It was setting up in this stage. We set up the folder structure in the target Java project. Oh, you know what? Oh, let's call. Where is it? Let me for 1 sec. I'm not gonna show you my logins and passwords. I just want to check my account and see the email. How do I go there? The email it is assigned to, and where is it? Emails. What's the primary? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So the primary email address is not the one that I... Cool. So, well, you know what? Single verify. Okay, let's add another one. I want to add a little bit of security to yeah, show. Okay. these emails are already in use. Shit. Oh, I'm not sure what to. Okay, let me check the email. Cool. Cool. Right. A little bit of security stuff and with past cases. Cool. Oh, a little some I actually don't know how to say this in English, what I'm doing. I need to how do I think about what I'm doing? Some preventative measures, security measures for cool. Cool. It was way long ago, and another timer just passed. Okay. Nope. I'm not gonna do this. Here. Home. This one's better. Right. So let's create a new repository for this project. This one is GitHub Java Cursor. So let's do it like this. Java Cursor. This is the project. Let's create the repository, and we will git init, git commit, blah blah. Cool. Let's do it like this, and we have a. Okay, let's do this. Holy moly! All right, I probably need to set up Git Windows. I'm gonna need to install this. I have a 64-bit system, so this is what I will download and install. I forgot that this laptop does not have any Git version installed, and so installed. I noticed that I'm using. Let me pull it up here. Additional on the desktop. Explore integration, bash QI. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Yep. Next. Use Vim. What do I have here? Yeah, let's use VS Code, because I have. Oh, this is cool to have PHP here. I love PHP. PHP is great. It's not as reputable as other languages. Let Git decide. Cool. What is this? Let's see. Git from the command line and also from third-party software. This option adds only some minimal Git wrappers to your path to avoid cluttering your environment with optional Unix tools. You'll be able to use Git from Git Bash, the command prompt to PowerShell. Yeah, let's stick with this one. I don't like cluttering. Bundled. Cool. Let's use server certificates. Yeah, I don't like this one. Check out Windows style commit Unix style. Yes. Minty. Let's go with the default. Forget pull, fast forward, or merge. Yep, this one. Blah blah. Oh, there's so much setup here. Then it was enable file system caching for non-native English or Korean speaker. For me, like caching, caching. This provides performance boost. We like performance boost to boost our performance. Okay, and now is the time to slow down and notice my breath, and notice there is some warmth and heat that goes in my upper body and tension in my belly. Oh, and I can pay some attention to the bottom of my feet. Bottoms. I don't know. View, finish. Cool. Let's see whether we can, if we close the terminal, okay, and then write git minus v. Yeah, cool. Just great. No, we don't need that. So I want to git bash. Cool. Let's do it like, okay, no. Okay, what does command C? Nothing. Paste. Oof. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this? Right? What if it's deer? Oh, I am less. Okay, users. Where are we? Oh, we can go straight into projects and then GH Java cursor. Git status, git init. Oh, what about this? PWD. Cool. So if we open another git bash window, copy this and paste, shift insert. Oof. Maybe if I select this and then control insert, and then here I'll shift insert. Cool. And if I write this, oh, there you go. So this path is not the right way of using the change dir command inside the git bash terminal. Cool. Git status. Yeah, let's do git init status. And here we want to add a git ignore. And how about we'll just, we'll initialize the first commit. Cool. So my plan will be to add this folder So the AI migration management folder, and then we'll do git commit -m migration folder is complete. And then we will, okay. And oh my God, I am so learning how to copy and paste things here in this bash terminal on Windows. So what's this? Systema VL gmail.com. And can I do it like this? Oh, I can use the scroll wheel to copy and paste. And my daemon. Let's use this name. Cool, then git branch -m main. I'm not sure what the -m does, but I think it creates and or renames the master branch. And then what we want to do is we want to run these two commands to, okay. Wow, that is not cool. That is not cool. So we want to run this command to add the remote repository. That will be our newly created repository. And then we want to push. Oh, let's, wow, what's this? Failed to push some reps. Why? Branch status. This is weird. I just know on branch main git push origin head. How about this? No, what is that? What is this? I'm not sure. Or push. Usually when I did this, so control insert. Let's check. Let's ask the AI. I've got the following error message on my Windows machine when I try to push. What causes it? What causes it? We always want to understand the reasons behind the behavior. So I don't recommend just pasting the error logs into your prompts and then asking for the fix. We want always understanding what caused it and then how to fix it. What causes it and how to fix it. So it's just a faster way. You have no commits yet? How so? Oh, really? I just committed. What? Git commit -m did the migration files. Oh, okay. Git push origin head. Cool. Oh, can be established. Yes, we want to do some. This is weird. Could not read from remote repository, and that is because this is also the weird part is that the repository is public. Probably I do not have correct SSH set up on my machine. Let's do the same. Copy. Let's just change this one. And GPT will probably give me instructions how to generate the SSH, the RSA key pair, or something like this. Yeah. And while AI doing its work, I'm gonna focus on my yeah, generate the key. Oh, this is exactly what shit. No, we don't want this, we want this. Nope, we don't want this. We want D loss VL. I want the mine email. I'm not sure why. It feels like no, we don't want to. Okay, this is the file path. Empty phrase. What about push? Cannot read, denied. Holy moly. This is weird. This one is weird. God, I've done the SSH part locally. And I've got the following error. The repo is an open public GitHub repo that I just created. Oh, yeah, correct. So, yeah. Cool. What I need to do is, nope. No. Silling me. Let's, is there a way to have PB copy like behavior on git bash on Windows? That is what we need to do. Because, yes. Oh, clip. Cool. So what we want to do here is we want to take this guy with control insert, and we want to write cats to, okay, shift insert. Wow. How cool is that? It's not cool at all. What? Okay, let's do it like this. So this will display the contents of the public key. Cool. Now you can see the content of my public key, which is not cool. Let me regenerate the key pair. Yep. Yes. So I don't want you to see my public key. I don't want to show you my public key, if you know what I mean. Okay, now I regenerated it, and I will do clip. Cool. And what I will do here is I'm not show you my public key. So I will add it in my GitHub account, Windows 11 creator key, authentication key. Cool. Clear. I would even do the following like this. Cool. And we want to push. Now push, get push origin head. What this does, it works. So what this does is it just pushes to the to this remote repository, this, which is a reference to the current checked out or active thing. So which is basically a reference to the current branch main and its latest commit. So now if I reload this, then we'll see the AI migration management folder with everything in there. Cool. So this saves us. And now I want to, so today is the last day of my Cursor subscription. So I want to use it to, I want to exhaust my quotas and what's, are you going to continue? Continue? Okay, so 45 minutes are completed and could you please keep all and continue? Let's see, so notice that it's completed, well, it should have completed 3 steps out of whatever. Okay, there are 3. Continue. And so I just prompted it to continue. I noticed that right now, I just noticed that my cognitive, well, the level of enjoyment decreased and my cognitive, my perception changed. So I feel more tired, less excited, and there is certain foggish thing overlay. Okay, no, not this one right now. So I am curious if it's, so what it can be while this thing is working here. What are you doing? Create related entities. I hope that it is thinking. So while the AI doing its work, what I noticed is, say I am recording these videos and my psyche, my body reacts to it with, I stop my breath. I want to avoid something, so some subconscious mechanisms starts that want to protect me, that are here to, like, for me to dissociate some things, some guards activate, and I stop feeling, I stop being in the moment. I disconnect, and one of the things that I can stop feeling is by stopping my breath, by not breathing, or breathing very, or having very shallow breath. And I noticed that during when I'm coding, or lately especially, or when I'm reading, where I'm studying some books on programming, and not only that, but because we're doing this, so I noticed that after, say, I do this for 5 or 10 minutes, I get to this foggy, very low energy state where I don't feel excited, where I feel, when I'm not enjoying, I don't feel a pleasure or enjoyment in my body, where I'm low, if that makes sense. So this is not, what is this? Can I stop? and close it, and then we open it, cursor, because that. So this is weird. Let's see. Task manager. Where is the cursor? Where is the cursor? I closed the cursor. Oh, okay. There you go. Let's prompt it to. Wow, what is this? Continue. Let's see what. Right. So, oh, now we're getting somewhere. I think that was a bug, and it just hung up, or it just hang there. Okay, slot status. We want to accept this. So I noticed that I stop breathing, or my breathing becomes very shallow, and with that, my energy decreases, my enjoyment decreases, my excitement decreases, and I get to this place of where that I like less than the one with which I started. And so what I just started experimenting with a couple days ago is paying attention to, so when that happens, like right now, for example, I start actively influencing my breath and focusing on my breath, breathing more deeply, breathing with my belly, with my chest. And that changes my perception. Therapist status. Okay, some classes. Cool. And that actually changes my state. And so I am curious. I want to experiment and see when. So, what in what cases the low state of energy, the low state of being, is a consequence of being actually tired, versus psychological defenses that result in decreased breathing that gives this condition of low energy. So cool. I want to see. So substage 2.1 is complete, and that was a really long stage. Notice that. So domain services and repository, it generated pretty lengthy response output. Okay, great. We want to cool Opus. Why am I using Opus 1? But okay, the S code. We want to ignore that. How about get status? Cool. Okay, I'm not. This happens faster than I can accept it, so I'm going to add Git ignore. And come on. Okay. Command V. Nope. Okay. Git ignore. Cool. Git commit. -m. Added root. Git. Okay. Nope. Domain service. Cool. Oh wow. I wonder what is package info Java. Root git ignore. Git push origin head. Come on. Right. Let's look at the source folder. So probably billing, booking, come on, config, landing, therapist. So probably this guy is working on this therapist module. Let's see, we have therapist Java class, aggregate root for the therapist bounded context. Cool, there are some comments from the AI left here. A therapist represents a mental health professional who provides consultations through the platform. This entity encapsulates identity, profile information, settings, authentication tokens. Business rules referred by this aggregated email list must be unique. More classes, more classes, more classes. Whoa. Unique. Only active can accept consultations. Cool. Profile is required for active therapists. Table name, index, column list. How long is it? It's been almost an hour. Okay, so what I notice is that when I focus on my breath, my state changes. I'm still tired. I still need to have a break. And so probably I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up and stretch a little bit. I've heard that this you're not able to see me because I want us to do just a couple of sit-ups here. I've heard that doing this quickly helps immensely. Just a little bit of stretching. So I heard that this can help my body to expedite or to help the metabolism of my body. Cool. So maybe we will generate everything today. Who knows? But what is it? There are 2 hours left of of memory in my camera, and yeah. You know what? I think that when we cross 1 hour, I'm gonna pause this project and save it because Windows has rebooted previously, and I don't want to lose this hour of recording. So, but I want to focus on my breath right now and on my bodily sensations. summary. So there is the summary, and what it did, it created these guys. So I'm gonna pause the video. Okay, cool. I'll continue the recording. So we will do the following. I'll keep all the files. I'll ask it to keep all the files. Do we want it to continue? Oh, I'd like to use a new chat for that. Let's just copy it. This is the summary of your previous migration work. And we want to ask it, continue. So hope this, let it. And while it is working in that chat, I want to go over. So let's go over what it did. It's stage 1, shared value object. So email, money, time slot. Cool. Therapist domain. It has created what? Therapist aggregate root with reach behavior. Okay. So this is not only the entity class, but it also can do stuff. Yeah. No, I don't see a lot of reach behavior, but I'll ask it to explain things later. Okay, great. It does the work. And so therapist, aggregate root, embedded value object. I'm not sure how this works. Therapist settings, therapist auto login token, therapist user nodes, Java. Cool. Enums, therapist role, therapist status, sex with GPA converters. How about this? Do you want to have sex with GPA converters? Booking domain. Okay, so it created related entities for things that it needs to make, say, call it the therapist module work. So cool. Price, enums, GPA converters, substage domain services, repository interfaces for all entities domain layer. Where are the interfaces? Where are the interfaces? Is it like this? Are we talking about these? Yeah, I think we are. Oh, I feel like I'm getting tired, and my perceptions becomes foggy. Cool. I probably need to accept some things here. Right, right. Great. Continue. Keep all. Continue. So the question that I have is, do we want to save tokens or not? I'm super curious about this because, okay, there is billing and invoices. And I do not have on-demand usage. It says that I used $32 of tokens, but it's included. So this is weird. I don't have on-demand usage. I paid $20, but here it says that it's 32 auto dissolve transition. I don't know how this, what's this? This is weird. Yeah, I might want to reduce payment line. Yep. It just started going, doing all the phases. So what I noticed is that it completed stage 2.5 and went to stage 2.6. Yep. And generates plenty of Java code. And for me, all that's left to do at the moment is just let it create all the code. I'm curious about the quality of the code, but we will see. Interface again. What I notice is that it puts CSS styles right into the page. That is not a good sign. I hope that this happens. Okay, cool. Just for that file, because it's a login page. Whoa, it puts UTF entities here. Oh, this is because it's Ukrainian. Okay. Wow. this is not good, but we will or might convert it later, because it's really hard to tell what is this. Cool. The same for Russian and for Russian translations. Let's see how it handles the Substage 2.7 schedule feature. Let's see how it handles just this. It picked up the it is 2.7. If you think about it, it has to do like a lot of super smart stuff to be able to generate these. So it's not only impressive, it is stunning how smart this thing is. And I think that the coolest part of it is that the generative part is smart, but how to make these pieces work together. This is all humans' work. This is all been done by, and this thing, they taught it to look up certain things, to check them, to create it in a certain way. So I see here a lot of human ingenuity and a lot of iteration behind this thing. Because it's not just about creating files or planning or doing certain things. It requires so many different things taken into account to then take meaningful next steps. Because it needs to explore the context. It needs to explore what exists and what it needs to create or modify. So, but what I also think is that the amount of code that I wrote, the size of the original project is also pretty impressive. I did it. It took me 6 months or so to create these modules, and it's just plenty of things here. And if you think about it, an average medium to big size project, it contains so much thought in it, so many instructions. It is so sophisticated, but in a way where it works. So all these interconnections, they are woven together into this working thing. So it's not chaos. I feel that I'm getting tired. Opus works slower than Composer. What is use multiple models than Composer? High effort. This model is free until December 11th. Medium Rising effort Codex Max. This is interesting. Yeah, we want to squeeze out as much as we can before tomorrow. But I'm really curious about their billing model. I just don't understand it. So Composer took a lot of money. How does this work? I don't get it. Will they try to charge me for the extra credits that I used here? So, but what's included? Like, how do I think about this? Subtotal on demand usage 0. What is this? I did not enable on demand usage. What's going on? Yeah, I just disabled this on demand, but it shows these 36. I'm like, this does not make any sense to me. November deck 25. I think that tomorrow I'm gonna lose this. Oh, there are so many stages left here. Let's continue with this. I didn't think that there are so many. So what it did. 10 points. Acids. Did it recognize? Yes, it did. I'm practicing right now this feeling of being recorded and not saying anything, just sitting here with my eyes closed and breathing and paying attention to myself, my body, my breath, and also to that I am being recorded. Hmm. What is interesting is what I noticed is that when I sat after sitting with my eyes closed, I feel way more refreshed, and I feel that fog decreased dramatically. It's not completely gone, but it is way. I feel fresher. I feel more focused. I feel clearer. So that helped. I'm curious. I want to explore this more. So how can I just sit with my eyes closed while being recorded? Oh, cool. It and the stage what? Substage 2.8. Okay, let's task it with uh, next stage. I'm really proud of coming up with the system of having several files and migration update, migration progress, and instructions to update the progress, give the context to it. So I think it is great. It's just so, it makes it so easy to just follow, move forward the migration. Really, really easy. Just write the same prompt and refer to the same file and just. I see that the camera has left 26% of its battery charge. So I could charge it up or just record until, like, use it as a natural limit to today's recording. But I'm finding that sitting in front of the camera without talking, just paying attention to myself, my breath, my body, and to that and notice that I'm being recorded. Just being in it is an interesting place to be, to explore. Really interesting place to explore. Mm. Just sitting here in silence and exploring this. Oh. This is super interesting. I feel in my body right now, it feels being recorded. And the fact that I know that I'm going to upload this video on the internet, on YouTube, it feels like that attention, that it feels similar to the attention from when I'm on a therapy group and people look me in the eyes. And I have similar bodily sensations right now to those. But the thing is that this recording, like this camera, is available to me on a daily basis. I can do it, I can record it for as long as I want it, as long as I want to record. So that's cool. That is really cool. And I just realized that, oh, wait a sec. Am I recording this display or like my screen from my monitor or from my laptop's display? But it's been 37 minutes already, so this is not the time to change things. And it has happened to me. I have recorded some tutorials. I thought that I started recording, but I didn't. And I was doing those. I was struggling, grinding, and 30 minutes in, I noticed that I did not hit record. And that was really painful. Okay, I feel like this guy should end this substage, and it's going to be time to start another chat. And the battery is energy decreases really fast. So it's 6% less already than it was 5 minutes ago or so, like the last time I talked about it. Okay, cool. So many classes, so many things to explore. Persistence, security. Cool, cool. Keep it all. Did I keep here? All? Keep all. Right. Keep all the changes. Cool. Let's start a new chat. Cool. And also, let's see the billing. Like, I am terrified to learn like 44. Oh my god, how am I gonna pay for this? High thinking. So what's going on? How am I? And it is included. What's that? This is so weird. I'm not sure what is going on, but I'm going over the limit, and maybe they'll sue me, or maybe they'll stalk me. This is so weird. And what do you think? What's gonna happen? I want to make sure that 10% of my battery charge is left when I stop recording, so that I have enough time to copy the video from my camera to my computer. What I'm also curious about is that, okay, I'm recording myself in this setting where the stakes are not high, where I'm not seeing this as the place where I want to present. This is an interesting thought. And so but what happens when I start recording for a course or an actual YouTube video on the main channel that I'd like to perform a certain way? So what happens then? And my observations were that if I become more comfortable doing this, it's not necessarily will affect how comfortable I feel while recording for the main channel. So when the stakes are real, more real than here, because here I'm just it's a sandbox for me. So I feel low pressure. I feel that the stakes are low. But at the same time, I thought, oh, wait a second. What if I treat the main channel the same way I treat it here? What if I treat the main channel as a sandbox? Not that I won't edit it better, because these videos I'm not I do not edit like almost at all. I just like cut off a little bit of the beginning and of the end, and that's it, and synchronize the A-roll, the camera, the video from the camera, and the video from the video from the screen recording, like from a screen. But what if I treat the main channel in a similar way, so that I don't need to perform? That's a sandbox. That's a more clean sandbox. So I edit more, I prepare more, but the way I do the but I also use the main sandbox, the main channel, as a sandbox to explore myself, to explore recording and other things, and not get certain results. So this is a hard part for me, because I want results from my main channel. And that might be a cool area to explore. How can I approach creating videos for my main channel in a manner where they are helpful, where they are actually like production ready, but also from the same place that I do it here, from the experimental mindset, iterational mindset, whatever, fun, enjoyment mindset. So that when I record, there's also no pressure. Like no pressure to deliver a certain level of view, like not of the value inside the video, but to deliver a certain something that creates that pressure in me, that stress. And so, that's an interesting thought. And also the part of the outcome. How can I explore with the goal in mind to deliver value, but not. So it reminds me of that what Joe. Oh, it's impartiality actually. It's that eye from the view mindset, state of mind, view framework. Because if I want to create value, I want to become better, I want to record good videos, but I do not that's the direction that I have, but I don't have any agenda for today. Today I'm just doing, well, having fun, enjoying it, and I know that is the direction I can follow that direction in a free way, in a non-managerial way. So, wow, 35 hours. So probably it's impartiality. The impartiality is the secret sauce for make that happen, where I create videos for my main channel from the place of exploration, enjoyment, energy, excitement, pleasure, but not from the place that I was creating those, because it was really stressful to do those from the place that I was creating. A lot of stress, a lot of constriction, a lot of management, a lot of perfection affecting it. And not productive, actually. It was nitpicking actually. That how can I want to achieve, have results without, and achieve and have results without putting myself into these let's see, start at a place. Okay. I'm not sure what it's trying to do, but it looks a little weird. Okay. So we have 11% left. Of the charge in my camera. Okay, it's 10%. Right. And there you go. Stage 10 is complete. Let's start. Let's keep all. Did we keep all here? Yes, we did. Let's start another stage. And I am going to wrap today's recording up. It was new. It was interesting. It was different. I was exploring it. I felt more freedom in it. I felt like I really, this sitting with my eyes closed, sitting with my eyes open, that felt like freedom. That felt like a little step, like I have more space in front of the camera to actually move the way I want to move, the way it comes to me. So that was really valuable. And I want to explore that more. And it was really hard to, I notice how I'm still learning how to notice myself, not disappear, how to stay here, be present more, like stay with myself more, with my body, with my breath. Notice things, do not rush, but more like be here, embodied. Yeah, that's that. And I will today. It's 1 hour left till until the midnight, so I will ask Cursor to continue migration, and I'll try to generate as much code that as I can. And I'm a little afraid of what they will do tomorrow and of their billing model. So, but I feel like I want to experiment and see how that this will unfold. So I might record a video tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So we'll see. You'll learn about what happens with billing, with money, the part tomorrow. Okay. Thank you for. I want to thank myself for this time. I want to thank myself for the courage. I want to thank myself to be present on the camera, to be alive, to be open, vulnerable, to record this. So I want to thank myself for it. Yeah, I'm actually doing it. Wow. I want to thank myself and feel and notice that gratitude. Yeah, it was cool. Okay, see you.